Kenya is one of the world's biggest exporter of black tea, and the crop is one of the country's top hard currency earners. However, purple tea, which was developed by Kenyan researchers and released to farmers in 2011, is part of the new variety which the government says has the potential to cushion farmers from oversupply of black tea and low prices. To navigate the fluctuating green leaf prices, farmers are now trying their luck in specialized teas that fetch way above the conventional CTC black tea in the international markets due to its medicinal properties. Purple leaves are now Africa's newest and most intriguing tea. Our farmer Robert Gashie tells us purple tea can be made into a handful of different styles. Who knows, these might be the next big thing in the market. Welcome to today's episode of Kilimo na Biashara, a show that brings you different types of farming methods and all emerging trends in the agribusiness world. Well, today we are looking at one of the emerging crops, that is purple tea. I am in Murang'a County and we are going to meet one farmer, Robert Gashie, who's going to take us through purple tea. Let's go meet him. Robert!
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Very fine.
You're carrying some tea? Is this purple tea?
This is purple tea.
It looks like.
Yes, you can have a taste of that before we head to the farm.
Not so bad. Can I add some sugar? It has honey or what?
We just had honey.
Oh. I like it. I would love to see the farm.
Let's go.
Let's go. This way?
This way.
Okay. I like it. It has a distinct taste. Never tried something like that before. I've never been to a purple tea farm and I didn't know it's quite purple.
Yes, it is purple. You can see the distinction between the purple and the green bush we have the other side. This is actually purple. And the whole farm is purple in color.
And it has bigger leaves than the other ones.
Yes, these ones up here have broader leaves. Just reason they were just pruned recently. So they're just coming up.
Robert, we are so used to green tea. But now here is purple. How did you decide to venture into purple tea?
We ventured into purple tea, one, for its health benefits. Two, it was going to fetch much more than what the green tea is fetching currently in the market. So that is why we decided to switch. Not necessarily to switch, but to add on whatever the acreage we have on the green bush, we started to do now the purple bush.
So what's the distinction between green and purple tea?
The purple tea, major it's consumed because of its health benefits. The health benefits of the purple, it has what is known as anthocyanin. Anthocyanin is present in blueberries, the dark berries, and the blackcurrants. Also in the purple cabbages. It's a very strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. Yes, and also it's something new. Lots of research are being done about it. But what has been proven that it kills cancer cells, some cancer cells. It does away with your sugar levels. It's a very good immune booster. It's also very good. It burns cholesterol very fast. It also regulates your heart rate. Very good for the dermatology. And lots of research are being done about it.
Those are very strong attributes of purple tea. So how did you start? How did you begin this? Did you just stumble into this business?
Actually, we got an advice from the Tea Research Institute, Kenya, where they told us they have something they've come up after over 24 years research. They told us they came up with purple tea. So we decided, why don't we go and have a look at it? Since my dad is a veteran farmer in tea, and he had much keen interest in it, so we decided to tag along.
So let me take you back to the initial stages. How is it grown? Is it just like the normal green tea?
We normally grow as a seed. We don't grow it as a seed. We grow as a seedling. Yes. We put it in the farm. You get a farm, you grow it, you plant it during the long rain season. You just plant a seedling and with a little fertilizer, just manure, and nature takes its course.
So how long does it take before you harvest?
You can start harvesting from around 1 year, 1.5 years, just to shape it. But more in economical values from around 4 years. Yes, 5 years you get economical value.
So what are those management practices?
Weed control, and also how people are plucking the tea. We also have to look at the way they are plucking, because some end up leaving crazy wounds on the tea. So, and also maintaining the level, the slopes of the tea.
Yeah, we'll see the harvesting bit a bit later. But now, how do you control weed in a purple tea farm?
We just use the manual way. Tea in Kenya is not sprayed any pesticides or fungus or whatever chemicals.
It's not prone to diseases?
There are no diseases. Reason is we grow tea. Tea is grown at very high altitudes in Kenya. So no pests or diseases can attack tea.
So when someone says purple tea, it feels like it's high-end tea. Is it high-end?
Well, I'll not term it as high-end tea, especially if you're looking at the health benefit of it. The reason is this: purple tea has very vast health benefits, and that is why it may term to be a slightly costlier than other teas that have other similar, less health benefits than purple tea. But if you're looking at the benefits you're going to get from it, I don't think the financial part will really play a big deal on it.
So most of the benefits for green tea is well known. Now tell us, what are the benefits of purple tea?
Well, aesthetic, as you can see, the beauty around the farm. 3, also the financial aspect of it. Yes, because a grower, the farmer is supposed to reap twice what he gets compared to the green bush. From the purple bush, you're supposed to reap twice.
Robert, I'm curious to know, how is the uptake of purple tea in the country?
Purple tea, well, since I told you it's new, it's something just came up in 2011. It's being appreciated well. Let me say so. It's being appreciated well by the locals and also internationally.
So when you compare green tea and purple tea, which one fetches better? Which one earns more?
Purple definitely earns better.
A kg of purple tea goes for how much?
An average of 100 shillings a kilo to the factory.
So Robert, what do you think should be done to increase the uptake of purple tea in the country?
The challenge we have is that most of the farmers are small-scale farmers. So, and it's something that has just come new. The challenge is them uprooting and planting this for that season. How are they going to earn? That is one. 2, others are planting on very tiny spaces that are left in their farms. So you find the acreage is minimal.
What are the challenges when you're doing purple tea farming? Are they the same as for the green tea farmers?
One, the weather patterns. Weather keep on changing. So there are seasons where you're supposed to put some input in the farm. There are seasons where you have very long sunny days. There are seasons when the cold is extreme. So all these are always there. But thanks to the tea research, we have different clones of teas that can be planted on the regions that can help you still manage to get high yield.
What do you think should be done to ensure that there's continuity of market supply?
First, we should learn to consume and appreciate our products. Once we start there, that will be igniting the engine. Then from there, people will appreciate and find the value in our tea. We have to appreciate it as ourselves first.
So where do you sell your tea?
We have our own factory where we produce our own tea, called Gatanga Industries. We produce our own tea and then we pack them and sell. Yes, most of our sales, we sell our teas is in China, Middle East, America, and the United Kingdom.
Robert, for someone who's watching this show and is motivated to grow purple tea, do you think you can sell purple tea in the normal factory where you sell green tea?
You can sell the purple tea to any tea factory. Yes.
The adoption is high now.
Adoption is there because also the tea factories that we have now, managed by the parastatals, are now adding more lines into making the purple tea. Yes, and mostly they're doing this the orthodox way.
So when you say orthodox, what do you mean?
Orthodox, like its name, ancient way. This is how tea was made in the old days, while retaining the full benefits of the tea. As opposed to the conventional way we are making tea now, it's because of demand and supply. We compromise on the quality. But Orthodox has 100% full benefit of the tea. Knowing that tea's major benefit to the body is anti-inflammatory and antioxidant.
Would you advise a farmer to grow purple tea?
Definitely. I would advise him to uproot, if possible, to uproot and venture into purple.
Robert, I've seen how green tea or green leaf is harvested. Now I'm curious to see how this purple tea is harvested. Would you show us?
Yes, please, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Let me lead the way. We can join the rest who are also harvesting.
Oh, you have some people already harvesting.
Yes, we do.
So this place sits in how many acres?
This is slightly above 10 acres, full of purple.
Already, this place smells nice because of the plucking.
Yes, because of the fresh plucking. That's when you can feel the smell.
So Robert, you know I come from a tea growing region too, and we normally pluck 2 leaves and a bud. So this one, others 3 leaves and a bud. So which one do you do it here?
Here, majorly what we pluck are 2 leaves and a bud. Yeah, we're going to after plucking our tea, we're going to back to the farmhouse, and we're going to process it the ancient orthodox way.
So can I pluck a kilo? I can manage.
You can pluck a kilo.
Maybe I can have one of these so that I pluck it.
No problem. And let me time you.
Time me. Just a kg. Let me get in. I think I'm dressed up for the farm. Welcome back to Kilimo na Biashara. Like I told you, we want to take you to the processing section. But before that, Robert is going to prepare something for us that is quite ancient. Let's go. Robert.
Yes.
So, where do we start?
Here we are.
So what do we do here now?
Here we are doing something called fine plucking or sorting. We are sorting these teas to make sure that we attain this type of quality of tea that is plucked.
Yes.
As opposed to this.
This one is quite big.
Because this is quite big. But errors are always there in plucking. What to do, we just look for them. What we can get, we select.
Yeah.
And from there, after that, purple tea normally production needs to reach the factory as fast as possible in 3 hours. Other fermentation begins.
Oh.
Once fermentation begins, or aerating, we are losing anthocyanin. And that's the major component in this tea.
Yes, the one that you said it has so many benefits.
So many benefits.
Yes.
So, we try and preserve the anthocyanin in each and every stage. As we begin now, we are going to begin a stage called roasting or denaturing. Here we are denaturing the enzymes responsible for fermentation.
Oh.
There are various ways to use it. People use various ways. We can use a roaster, we can pan it, or we can blanch it.
Ancient one?
Ancient one, now we are going to use the pan. It's called a panning, where all the processes are using the pan and charcoal or firewood. Yes.
I can't wait to see the process. So where do I help?
Your helping hand begins here. We are just going to pour this here, just to have it a bit of selection. That's enough. That's enough.
Oh, this will be enough?
More than enough.
Okay.
Now, like I told you, this is an art. In each and every stage of this production, we use most of our senses in each and every stage to gauge, because some of them it's smell, is the look of the tea, appearance of the tea. Some of them is the noise you hear. Yes, as tea. Some teas are moved with the rotation of the tea and spinning of the tea.
Allah, spinning and the rotation. And it's burning so quickly.
Yes. I can see.
That was fast. So you said this process is called?
This is called denaturing.
Denaturing, removing the fermentation
enzymes responsible for fermentation. We are killing them so they don't ferment, you see.
How many minutes is this going to take?
This could take 3 minutes, 5 minutes. One depends on the moisture content the leaves came with, and also the heat, your source of heat, how hot it is.
I think I'm a pro. See, I've made this, and I can feel the smell of tea now. At some
So
point,
telling
we'll
the
feel
senses.
it. Yeah, I can feel it. I can smell it. 1 more minute.
A minute to go. We just want these ones that are dark purple to turn into the greenish purple.
Oh.
That's enough. From this.
We move to the next. I know your pan is so hot. You want to
it's
come
hot.
close to it.
Just spreading the leaves a bit. Don't create a mountain on it so that ease the cooling. When rolling, why do we roll? We roll to ease or crack the cell walls of the stalk and the leaf, so that to agitate and bring the fluid, the liquids out from the tea to the surface of the stalk and the leaf. It's cold enough.
It's cold enough. The temperatures here are quite low also, so I think that has propelled the cooling.
Now, in rolling, just pick like a handful. A handful, don't press it too hard. Don't press it, just form a ball.
Yes.
Then put your hands this way.
What is the importance of this rolling?
This rolling,
Yes.
as I told you, see the way we are rolling, you can see it's like wrinkling.
Yes.
We are cracking the cell walls or breaking the cell walls so that the juices and the flavonoids of the tea can come out to the surface. Then we dry the tea, and when you're infusing the tea or steeping the tea, the flavors will come out. You don't change the direction.
But this is interesting. I don't know why mine is not going round like yours.
It doesn't. You have to lift, escort it.
Oh.
This is now ready for drying.
For drying now.
Yes.
It is such an experience. Do you sometimes think of just showing people how this is done?
Oh yes, we do this almost on a daily basis, where we have tea tour.
Oh, tea tours.
We do our tea tours for purple and specialty, and we let the guests pick their own tea, come and do this themselves, the same way you've done it yourself. They'll do the whole process and pack the tea and they go with it home. We dry to around 3 to 5 degrees moisture content. That is if we are using the modern machines. Otherwise, for this, we'll go up to 15.
15 degrees.
Reason is the pan dries faster. Now this doesn't have much shelf life, long shelf life. Reason is that it's not dried to the required 3 to 5% moisture content.
So how long can I have this?
This it depends on the moisture content, but will just take a couple of months, weeks.
Oh, weeks. I can stay with the tea leaves for weeks.
Yes.
Wow.
It could stay even 4 weeks. It could stay 8 weeks, but depending on how dry the leaves are. As opposed to the ones we buy in the supermarkets, those ones, as long as you keep it airtight, it cannot go bad.
Wow. This is nice. This is so good.
So now, the initial stage, you remember when we were panning initially to denature. You remember I was telling you, we don't overdo it. It becomes crunchy.
Yeah.
Because once you roll it, you get lots of dust like so.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
Then you still get them here. And once you're panning this way, this is going to burn because they're small.
Oh,
it's going to cook and burn. So the smell will come to all the teas. So you constantly do this and remove the dust.
Oh, so that you don't,
it
remains with a distinct taste of tea and not dust.
So you see, Linda, this is the outcome.
It's like a handful.
A handful, like I told you. It's because of
the moisture content
that we are reducing in every stage. And now this is ready. Ready for packing.
Ready for packing and taking. Can I?
This one is ready to be packed for you to go and consume at home.
Okay. Let's remove it before we spoil the spice. Wow.
So we let it cool.
It's supposed to be taken when it's cold, not hot.
Not hot. Okay. Let it cool a bit, then you pack.
I see you've already set up.
Yes, this is where we hold our tea ceremony after you.
Okay.
Our tea ceremony. Here we showcase some of the products that we produce. Yeah. Some of them are not here. Reason is some teas are only made on order.
Oh.
Special orders.
I see the yellow, green.
Yes, because the values are very high, so we cannot stock them in the stores. We can start from here. Let's start by infusing them. As we all know, this is orthodox tea. We need to infuse. So we put 5 grams of tea on 150 ml of water. And we let it infuse for 3 to 5 minutes. After that, you just stir and you drink.
And it's ready.
And you consume it.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do the black. Then we close it. I can help you. I can help you.
Want to help?
Infuse,
okay.
Yes.
Let's do on this next one.
Oh, it's the purple.
Purple tea. Normally it's black when it's dried. It turns black.
So we filled all of them with water. Then this must be one of the special ones.
This is the champagne. Creme de la creme of the teas.
The creme de la creme.
Of tea.
I want to taste the creme de la creme of tea.
Here we go.
And it's purple
you can
tips.
Have purple tips.
Let's do this.
How is it?
Very smooth. It's actually very smooth. I like it. I like it, and it's clear. How about the tea of the day? Purple tea.
Purple tea.
Yes.
Here we have purple tea, 2 leaves and a bud. The same, it goes through the same way we made the other purple, but these ones now are made at the factory with the machines. Yes.
I'm curious to test purple tea.
Let's do this.
I see the color is quite distinct, different from the rest.
Purple tea must have the purple color. Not to be told to put a dash of lemon or a drop of lime. No, that would mean either the tea fermented or poor quality of tea. So why are we paying so much money to go and add lemon and still won't give you the anthocyanin?
Wow. So what's the secret for taking nice tea? Because now you clearly you are a tea
nice
master.
tea is producing the tea with passion.
Produce the tea
Know
with
what
passion.
you're producing, do it with passion.
Don't add sugar, don't add anything.
But you've tasted all these things, they have no
and I'm
sugar, they have no additive.
And you know
And it's very palatable.
you've cut costs in my house. No, I don't buy sugar now.
I've cast more costs. You're not going to get sugar-related diseases.
Yes, diabetes and all the others.
Yeah.
Let's try
It's a
this.
healthy drink.
Okay.
Here we go.
Cheers for purple tea. Wow. One more.
Yeah.
I love it. You're doing a very good job. Well done, Robert.
Thank you very much.
This is exemplary. You are a tea master. I must say.
Very much.
Guys, you've seen I've taken tea from the tea master himself. We've taken you through all types of teas, from green to yellow to purple tips and purple tea. I hope you've learned something from today's episode of Purple Tea Farming. Until next time, my name is Linda Koskei.